Hello everyone, welcome to our second maths video for this week's home learning. If you've watched the first one, which I hope you have, it was all about arrays and how we can use arrays to solve number sentences for multiplication, for timesing. Now I'm going to show you a new strategy when you're asked to solve number sentences which might be a little bit trickier. Okay, so we might have a number sentence like 12 times 6. Now, if you know your times tables, you might know that number fact automatically. You might even know a way to mentally break down the number 12 and then to times it. But we need to also know how to do it written, in a written method. So I'm going to have a go at showing you a method called the grid method for multiplication. Now, this is something we would normally introduce at the end of year 2, and then it would be taken forward into year 3 to help to have a much better understanding of how to use it. So I'm going to introduce it to you today. I think that it's a really helpful tool to help you when you have to multiply some of those bigger, trickier numbers. So let's show you how to do it. We are going to start off with, similar to some of the other written methods, we're going to have a tens column and a ones column. Okay, we can draw the lines down there. There's just one big difference here between the other strategies that we've used. I'm going to draw an extra line here because that's needed for my grid. Okay, and so what I then am going to do is in my tens, I'm going to actually draw another line under here. Okay, and then I'm going to put my tens in here, my ones in here. So I need to look at the number 12. Okay, so number 12 has got 1 10 and a 2. So I'm going to put 10 in here, 2 in there. That's that first number. And then this number, the number that you're multiplying by, the single digit, wrong way, is going to go in here. So I've got 12 at the top times by 6. Your grown-ups might have to help you with your laying out of your grid to begin with, but as it becomes more familiar, then you'll be able to do it all by yourselves. Okay, so then we look, and we're going to look at our ones column. We're going to say, right, what is 6 times 2? 6 times 2. Hopefully you've been practicing your times tables, your 2s, 5s and 10s, and you will be able to know, 6 times 2, 6 times 2 is 12. Okay. Then if I move along to this column, I'm going to say, right, what's 6 times 10? 60. So now that I've got those two numbers, I need to take them, my answer numbers. You don't have to draw the bubble, I'm just trying to make it nice and clear for you how it would look. Let me see if I can get a bit closer. And then with those numbers, you need to, hopefully this pen will come out a bit clearer, then add them together. So I would do 60, add 12. Perfect time for you to practice your column additioning with this. So we can do it like this. 0, 2, 6 tens, add 1 10. My answer is 72. So 12 times 6 is 72. Okay, I'm going to do lots and lots of practice of this for you just to go through it so that you can see it really clearly, to help you with that learning at home. So I'm going to leave that one there, and then I'm going to do some on the whiteboard here. Okay, where is my whiteboard pen? So I might have a number sentence like 13 times 5. I'm going to set my grid up. I have my tens and my ones crossed like that, and then I do another line as well. Okay, put my times symbol in here. For my tens and ones, for the numbers that has 2 digits, which has a 10 and ones, has 10s and ones, I'm going to put it along the top. So 13 split into 10s and ones. I've got 10 and 3. So I'm going to have 10 in here, 3 in here. And then I'm multiplying by this number. So I'm going to put my 5 along the side there. Okay? And then when it comes to solving it, we are going to say to ourselves, okay, what is, I wonder if that can be seen, 5 times 3. 5 times 3 is going to go in that box because I've got 3 there and it's times by 5. 5 times 3, if you've been practicing your numbers and your times tables, we have 15. Okay? And then I move along and I say, right, 5 times 10 goes up there. 50. And then I get to practice my column addition from the previous videos. If you would like to watch those videos back, if you go onto the YouTube channel and look at week beginning the 8th of June, then you can watch those back to remind yourselves, okay? So we have got 50s, 10s, 1s. 50 add 15 equals, just tilt that camera a little bit. Start in the ones column, 0 to 5 is 5. 5 tens add 1 10 is 6 tens. So my answer is 65. 65. Another example of using the grid method. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm probably going to do it a few more times before I then set you off to have a go by yourselves. Something I need to probably say, look at what Mrs. Honeychurch made sure I can have at home. She very helpfully got me a nice whiteboard and some pens so that I can have it on a big board instead of having a small one. So thank you to Mrs. Honeychurch. Right, number sentence. Again, what could we multiply? This time I think I'm going to do 18 times 2. Some of you may already know this because you can partition the number in your brains and you can do it that way. But actually, to have the written method is really, really important. Okay, so we're going to use our grid method for multiplication. And we're going to set it out. We're going to have our tens and our ones. And then I do another line across here for our grid. So the number, the 2-digit number that we're going to put into here is 18. I've got 1 10 and I've got an 8. Okay? So actually I probably don't need to put that in there because that's worth 10. So 1 10 and 8. Multiplying that number by this number here, the 1-digit number, by 2. Okay? 2 times 8 goes in this box here. So I'm lining it up. I'm going to meet. So 8 times 2 is 16. And then I've got 2 times 10. Remember that one is worth a 10. So 2 times 10 equals 20. I might leave that 0 in there just to help us out for a little while. So then I have 20 add 16. I'm going to very quickly draw out my column addition to help me. Some of you may be able to do it using your brains. That is okay. If you're not so confident with this strategy, it's a good time to practice it. Okay? So 1 0 add 6 is 6. 2 add 1 10 is 3 10. So my answer is 36. Let's do 2 more examples and then I will set some number sentences in the video below in the description for you to have a go at solving by yourselves. Obviously, if you get stuck, come back, watch the video again or watch some of the examples again to help you out. Okay, let's have this time. 17 times 5. My tens, my ones. Times by 5. by the 1-digit number. The 1-digit number comes in here for us at the moment, okay? And then we've got 17, so we've got a 10 there. And a 7, okay? Remember that I've written 10 and it's in the tens column, but I'm keeping it written as 10 so that you remember it's worth 10. Probably should be written as just a 1, because then we'll know it's worth just 1, okay? Right, 5 sevens go into this box, so 5 times 7 is 35. If you don't know times tables, have a quick practice. There is a playlist on the YouTube channel by Number Rock, and that is how Max has learnt all of his times tables. So have a good go, have a look, join in, have a dance, it's very fun. So 5 times 7 is 35, then we've got 5 tens, which are 50. So 50, add 35, 0 add 5 is 5, 5 add 3 is 8, so my answer is 85. Okay, 85. Right, one more example. This time I'm going to stick to numbers below 20 to multiply by 2, 5 or 10 to begin with. Maybe I can set you a challenge at another time for multiplying numbers above 20. But we'll stick with between 11 and 19 for now. So let's go with 14 times. Let's pick 5. So have our tens and our ones. Draw your columns out. Some extra lines in this one. Times symbol in there, multiplying symbol, multiplication. And then we're multiplying by the 1-digit number there, which is 5. My 2-digit number to go along the top is 14, so I've got 10 and a 4. 5 times 4, the answer goes in there, is 20. And then we've got 5 times 10, which is 50. And we've got 50, add 20. Some of you would have done this in your brains already, which is 70. Okay? Right, now your time to have a go at using this strategy. Don't be overwhelmed by it. It is, once you get used to it and become more familiar, it is super, super easy for you to catch up with. Okay? So look in the description or on the school website where there will be some number sentences for you to solve using this strategy. And let me know how you get on. If you're finding it too tricky, let me know, and I can always have a go at giving you a video call, or I can put up another video to help you guys to use the strategy. Okay? Good luck, and I can't wait to see what you get up to. Remember to email me your work. I love to look at it. Okay. Have a good day. Bye.